I would also point to Ella Donaghu again. We've heard that she's in great shape, and she ran that fantastic 3K indoors with her team in the 840s, thereabouts. The women are coming to the line now.
The other person that I would look out for is Reagan Yee. She's ran a 15:31 for 5,000, but she's coming off a 4:11 at Peyton Jordan just a few weeks ago, so probably a little faster at the at mile speed than a lot of these women.
An Olympic steeplechaser as well, so
absolutely.
She knows high-level competition.
9:27 exponent.
And now I can hear Leah. I hope everybody at home can hear Leah on the mic.
It's me. Sorry about that. We were just talking about minivans.
All right, so we do have a pacer in this one. Anna Kemp Bennett was slated to pace this one at 15:20 pace. That's 73.5 per lap.
Okay, 73.5 per lap here. We'll see if they hit that coming in. And it's a big pack of women right now. So you can see Reagan Yee there in the unmistakable Under Armour kit on the outside. She's wearing number 6 and pushing her way to the front, and I bet she intends to stay there for a while.
73.5 on the nose.
Perfect. Now, Leah, you jumped on the mic at the track meet last year for the entire time. Yeah, and now you're back for a little bit of it. So how does it feel to be back in the booth working?
Yeah, it feels amazing to be back. I'm sorry I couldn't do the whole time. I had a workout this morning.
How'd it go?
It was great. It was actually pretty good. It was a fartlek speed play workout. Ran 13 miles, sweat a lot, but happy to just hop in for a bit.
Good. And the when's the racing going to begin for you, do you think?
We're going to Europe on June 6th, and I'll race somewhere in Europe, maybe like a 1,500 off event. So, yeah, sometime in June.
Amazing.
Yeah.
We look forward to that.
Yeah. Excited. It's been a while.
And, yeah, the women are moving here. So there are a few on athletes in the field. Kari Hughes is in this race, and this is her debut at 5,000 meters.
Whoa, PR no matter what.
That's a nice thing, yeah.
So it's Anna Kemp Bennett, our designated pacer, leading the way right now. Reagan Yee and looks like Emma Grace Hurley from Atlanta Track Club running 2 and 3.
Okay, so we're going to see where they are in a little bit here. That's Ella Donaghu there hanging off of that front pack. Ella Donaghu.
All right, so we're coming up to the completion of the first kilometer, so we'll get a good idea of projected pace here. 15:20 would be 3:04 per K. And it looks like they're going to be just about right on the money.
Ella Donaghu with a 15:29 PR as well.
Gold star to Anna Kemp Bennett. 3:04 on the nose.
Perfect.
It's not easy to do.
Pacing.
Pacing. I think that doesn't get enough credit. You don't have the adrenaline of the race, and you still have to go out and run really hard.
Yeah.
It's not a slow pace.
Who's the best with the clock on your team? Is it Sage? Is it Carmela?
Oh man.
Who do you want the first rep of 6 by a K? Who do you want leading the first one so it doesn't get messed up?
Either Alicia or Carmela. They won't go out too fast.
Either or, but not you.
No.
You can't be trusted?
I mean, I could do it. It just depends on the day. I'm also the oldest. I feel like I've earned the right to sit back in the first one. And
That's fair.
Very fair.
Warm up the bones. But
All right, so we're coming up to about 1,300 meters. Anna Kemp Bennett still leading, our designated rabbit.
And Reagan Yee there, not tucking behind her, but hanging out there on the outside shoulder.
And then Daniela Torres wearing the all black from Mexico. She's in 3rd place. And then on to her inside, that's Emma Grace Hurley from Atlanta Track Club.
So they're coming through here. They round this bend, and they're going to head down the back stretch, and we'll see where they are at 1,600 meters. We're going to give you that split. So we'll see.
So we were looking for a 4:54, and we're going to be just a second and a half.
All right. I'm here with Sage Herda, fourth in the women's 1500. So the pace kind of got a little away and just became a bit of a first to the finish line. So talk us through when it kind of gets away from you there. What went through your mind?
You know, we were a little bit slow for the first couple of laps, and my focus was just hopefully a good competitive last 400. So I just needed to try to stay in it and focus on that because that was my goal the whole time.
Nice. And it's a PR, right? So, and it seems like you just seem setting PR after PR. And with between you and your fiance, Joe, I don't know who's setting PRs faster. So talk us through. Are you happy with that?
Yeah, I'm happy. I must say I'm probably setting PRs faster because you can race a lot more 8s and 15s than 5s and 10s. But yeah, it's just nice to be chipping away and feeling like I'm making constant improvement throughout the season.
And this is my buddy Andy here. He's a huge track fan. Andy, I think you had a question for Sage.
Yeah, are you going to double at USA's?
Normally I would like to, but this year is just a 4-day meet. And there are 3 rounds of the 8 and 2 of the 15, so probably not. But I don't know which one yet.
There you go. And Sage, we'll see you pacing a little bit in the 5K later. But until then, hey, congratulations and have fun this season.
Okay, thank you. Yep.
All right, so it's Daniela Torres, Regan Ye, Makenna Myler, Ella Donaghu, Sara Benfares, and then Leah Meyer, another steeplechaser from Germany in the mix.
And they're still rolling here, 74s to 73s thereabouts. So setting themselves up nicely for a good finish.
This is going to be 2,200 meters, and our pacer is going to peel off.
Goodbye, Anna Camp Bennett. Now Reagan Yee up to the front.
Anna did a really nice job pacing. 73.1, 74.2, 74.3, 73.9, 74.2. Nice and steady.
That's awesome. That is an accomplishment.
Pacing after racing.
Pacing after racing.
It's a great day. And she'll be able to hit some in and out after this down
Yeah.
in Los Angeles in the sunshine.
So our lead duo, Reagan Ye and Daniela Torres. It looks like Maya might have moved up into third or fourth.
And that's Fiona O'Keeffe, too, making her way up to that lead pack. And keep an eye on her because she ran that 67 earlier in the half marathon at Houston. And Ella Donaghu, too. We had somebody step off there. See who that is. But Ella Donaghu, too, being kind of sneaky up there in the front pack, hanging in there on the inside, just going to sleep for a little bit, seeing if she can use her 1,500 meter wheels late in the game.
That's the way to do it in a 5K. You don't want to be doing too much of the work the entire time.
Ideally, where do you want to be 2-3 laps to go in the 5K? No work done at all to that point?
Oh, man, that'd be nice.
You don't even want to put your foot in there and, like, test how it is to feel?
Unless it's an uncomfortable pace, uncomfortably slow, in which case sometimes you just got to take over. But if it's a good pace, you just hunker down and you wait to kick.
Only lead in the final meters.
Yeah. I've lost a lot of 5Ks leading.
Never again.
Never again.
Reagan Yee still up front here, the Canadian Olympic steeplechaser.
Not to say she can't do it. She could do it,
She could definitely do it, I think. She's got a lot of strength here, and we know that she's got the wheels, as Dave said earlier. She ran 4:11 in the 1,500 at Stanford.
The pace has actually slowed a little bit, which may play into her favor. That last completed lap 75.6. So still Yee leading. And now Benfares moving into the lead now.
Sara Benfares jumping to the front, and then Fiona O'Keeffe behind her. Fiona O'Keeffe, Davis Senior High School, the Davis Blue Devils out of Davis, California. Coached by the legendary Bill Gregg there.
Old Bill.
Old Bill.
I don't know who Bill is.
He's a legend.
Okay.
Coached many state champions out of Davis, California there.
That's awesome.
But now Fiona O'Keeffe to the front. And Benfares behind her. And the last couple laps have been 75s. Ella Donaghu trying to hang on to Benfares now as Fiona O'Keeffe looks to be pushing the pace down slightly.
This is gutsy running. She has a time in mind, and she's going for it. She's not going to wait for anybody else to make the decision. I respect that. I do.
She's got a lot of strength out there.
Yeah.
So Benfares, the runner in second, relatively unheralded. She ran 4:17 at Peyton Jordan over 1,500 meters, but comes in with a relatively modest PB at 1,500 meters, a 15:40.97.
So great shots out there with the all of the On Athletics Club and On logoing on the track. How does that make you feel?
Oh, I'm so proud.
It's like a home meet.
Yeah, it's wild how much they've done in honestly just a year. So it's really cool.
The team, the brand, and the team gives you guys a ton of support, and it's great to see other brands and teams developing and bringing more parity in and providing more opportunities for athletes in this sport. And the OAC is a great representation of that. And I'm pumped to see the OAC Europe team forming too.
I am too. Their video was cool, wasn't it? Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Their promo video?
It was exciting.
Man, the guys are worried that they're better looking than us.
Well, yeah. Something to lie awake about at night, I suppose.
Oh.
Speaking of good looking, I just saw Will Paulson run across the screen. He's got that great looking blonde hair.
Oh.
All right, we got 3 to go here, and Benfares trying to pull away. O'Keeffe is in second, and then Donaghu leading that chase pack. 11:46 with 1,200 to go.
So Benfares there, opening up some daylight on Fiona O'Keeffe.
Benfares, actually the youngest woman in the field, only 20 years old.
Whoa.
And she recently ran 4:17 at Stanford for the 1,500.
Not too shabby, especially for 20.
She's looking for a PR here. Her PR is 15:40.
I'm terrible at math, so I don't know if she's on pace for that, but
I think she's still on pace to. They've slowed down a little bit, but she's still on pace to run that. According to my research, this is just her second ever race in the U.S.,
wow.
having debuted stateside at Peyton Jordan last weekend with that 4:17 1,500. So,
Well, welcome to Southern California.
welcome.
64s for the last 2 laps. The preceding 2 laps were 65s. So Benfares stepping down to distance herself from Fiona O'Keeffe there.
all right, here we go. 2 laps to go, and she's going to hit that 13 flat.
Inside 800 meters to go for Benfares. We'll see if anybody can catch her now. We've got Fiona O'Keeffe on the hunt.
So she's gradually turned the screws on this field. After a couple of 75s on lap 7 and 8, she's gone 74.5, 74.3, and then that most recent lap, 73.5, and then now she has about a 20-meter advantage over O'Keeffe.
Yeah, she is not looking back.
And then Leah Meyer there driving the train behind Fiona O'Keeffe, and she's pulling Ella Donaghu. The Leah Meyer, a steeplechaser from Germany.
So we got Germans 1 and 3 right now. Could they go 1-2?
This is a dual meet down here in Southern California, USA versus Germany.
I hate to say it, but the Europeans are colonizing San Juan Capistrano tonight.
They're taking over.
Oh no,
It's what we do.
Dave! There's one in the booth.
If there was an Olympic sport, if colonization was an Olympic sport,
You're pretty good
Britain
at
at
it.
least are pretty good, or have been. But on the track, Benfares is going to get the bell here.
Ella Donaghu now grimacing, making it hurt trying to pass Fiona O'Keeffe. But yeah, Benfares comes to the bell.
So all she needs is a 85 to PB. I mean,
Oh, she's going to PB.
she's going to leave San Juan Capistrano with a shiny new personal best, for sure.
She's been cranking down the pace on this field. The last couple laps have been 73s for her now.
Now Donaghu moved into fairly clear second.
So Donaghu's got some speed. We'll see if she can do any work to close that gap that Benfares has worked so hard to create over the last mile. Donaghu out there representing the UAC, Union Athletics Club.
So 200 to go. Benfares looks like she has this all but sewn up. Donaghu's hit top gear, but she's got a lot to do to make up that deficit. She's closing with every stride.
We'll see. Donaghu is closing on her. We'll try and get that angle for you so you can see it at home. Here comes Benfares, and there's Donaghu coming in with a full head of steam.
Oh my gosh.
Can she catch her?
Oh, it's going to be close.
Oh! Benfares is letting up.
I
Donaghu is
don't think she knows she's
gunning.
coming.
Oh! Oh my goodness!
Oh no.
I think Benfares got it. Ella Donaghu got it.
Oh, wow.
5/100ths of a second between them.
That was-
Donaghu's last lap, 65.2.
Ella, and her last 100 must have been 11 flat.
And it wasn't like Benfares was hanging around. Her last lap was 70.1.